Remember those cartoons that you used to watch as a kid? Have you ever wondered how it feels to be a superhero? Well, now you can. Okay, not really, but you can create your own superhero and have them leap from rooftop to rooftop in an animated world created by you on Adobe Flash.
First things first, create a new file in Flash, but you want to make sure that this file is ActionScript 2.0. This is because if you want to add play buttons or other special effects, you need this mode to have the right tools. Also, because I'm lazy, I like a pretty slow frame rate, so I go to Modify Document and then set the frame per second rate to 12.
Creating an animation on Adobe Flash can be a very time-consuming process. Before you start, make sure you have the motivation and time to finish. Otherwise, you will end up with a bunch of unfinished projects. Remember, you will be drawing approximately 500 to 600 frames for just a minute of footage.
It will give you a beginning keyframe. On this frame, you want to draw what you're going to animate. You can put different pieces of the animation on different layers, but because this animation is simple, I'm going to keep it on one layer. I'm just going to draw here a simple little doodle of a person winking. It should only take about 3 frames to animate since you have the eyes going fully open, then halfway, then closed, and reverse it. As you can see, you want to keep your drawing as simple as possible using as little strokes as possible so that it is easier to animate. As you progress your animation, you will add more keyframes every time something moves. You can either right-click Insert Keyframe to keep the drawing you already have and erase small parts and make small adjustments, or you can right-click Insert Blank Keyframe, which allows you to completely redraw the animated object and also make small adjustments. Some people think this looks more natural, but if you're lazy, I suggest Insert Keyframe. If you don't quite know what that movement looks like, you can either look up videos or have someone model for you.
Good sites to look up movements include YouTube, postmaniacs.com, and you can further animation tutorials on deviantart.com.
Here's some of that 3-frame reversing I was talking about earlier. I simply select all the frames, copy them, and then paste them in the next space. After that, I can select them all again and right-click and reverse frames. This way, the eyes closed part will be in the middle and the eyes open part will be on the ends. The loop will be of a person blinking. Adding sound effects creates added depth to your animation. To add sound effects, you create a new layer. Go to File, Import to Library, and select the folder that has your sounds in it. Once the sounds are in the library, you can drag them into your project. You can preview your animation while in the process of creating it by going to Control and then Test Movie. A small window will pop up showing you what it would look like if you posted your video on the internet or made it into a .mov file. You can finish your animation by clicking File, then Export Movie. You can save it as a Flash movie .swf or QuickTime movie .mov. SWF is better for internet art sites, and MOV is better for YouTube and burning on DVDs to put on other movie projects, etc.
I hope you learned how to create an animation on Flash. It's easy, it's fun, and it's great. Based on those instructions, you got a good idea of how to use Adobe Flash.